Hi, my name is Andy Burton. I'm the owner of Uncle Del's Mambo Sauce, and welcome to the first episode of Sauce Boss. I'm here with Mr. Jordan. I'll let him introduce himself.
Gerald Jordan, founder, executive director of Jacob's Ladder Youth Foundation.
Today, we're making Uncle Del's smash burgers. Let's get into it. All right, first step is obviously to wash our hands. All right, so I have a cast iron skillet. That's gonna help get really hot. We want for the smash burgers to get the nice crispy edges to make sure that it gets ripping hot. So we're gonna turn it to medium or more to high E, and then we're gonna add a little bit of vegetable oil. And while that's heating up, I'm gonna form our patties. So we have 80-20 ground beef, and it's really important, the fat content and the lean content, because if you get like a 90-10, it'll be extremely dry with how we're gonna be smashing them down. And also another tip is don't press down too much. Don't like mix it up like a meatloaf or like a meatball. You kind of want the separations to be there because that'll help it be like tender and fall apart. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands again. So if you could put that thick cut bacon on that pan so we can put it in the oven so it can start baking.
Yep.
And we're going to start with one patty and two patties. We don't want to overcrowd it. We're going to take this press and press it down.
Okay.
And this is why we call it smash burgers, because we want to press it down as flat as we can.
Any particular reason?
So when it gets flat like this, it just gets nice and crispy.
Okay.
And also another thing is we're not going to move it. So it's not going to be like a steak where I might turn it every 60 to 40 seconds. I'm going to keep it there for basically the entire time that I'm cooking.
So this is ready for the oven,
ready for the oven, so we can pop that into the oven at 425, probably for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll check on it, see if we need to flip it, see if we need to take it out, if it might be burning or not. It depends really on your oven. I'm not sure if you can see, but right here is it's getting crispy, and that's what we want.
Right.
So we have salt. We're gonna put some black pepper on it too. And I actually like to keep my smash burgers pretty simple. I usually will just put garlic powder, salt, kosher salt, black pepper, and a little bit of barbecue rub.
Okay. Not only is it looking good, it's smelling good.
Yep. So while that's cooking, we're gonna come over here to this clean cutting board, and we are going to chop our vegetables. So we have tomatoes. And Mr. Drew, are you comfortable with cutting?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Yep. So I'll let you cut the tomato, and I have a fresh sharp knife right there for you.
And we're just cutting it for the slices for the buns, correct?
Cutting it for the slices, yeah. So just like that, not too thick, pretty thin, because this is going to be kind of a thin burger.
Okay.
You can put 1 to 2 patties on it. We're going to melt some cheese in a minute. I'm going to check on this to see if it's ready to flip. If it doesn't come up easily, it's not ready to flip. The crispy edges that I'm talking about. Right here you can see the crispy edges.
Right.
And we can tell that it's still juicy, we can tell that it's still tender, so that's why we went ahead and flipped it.
Okay. I'm ready to eat this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost ready. I would say about 10 minutes we'll probably be eating. Okay, so for the onions, we want a little bit of oil. And while that's heating up, we're gonna scrape our onions in. Turn this up high.
And so what are we doing? We sauteing? What are we calling this one?
So you can saute it. You can do it pretty quickly. You can also let it go for about 40 minutes to caramelize them. That's the best way that I like them.
Right.
Nice, deep caramelized flavor. Adds a little bit of sweetness to it. Sometimes I like to put peppers on there, so I'll put the peppers in with this.
Okay.
Kind of makes it a little bit fresher.
Yeah.
But right now we're just gonna keep it pretty simple with just some sauteed onions. So let's check out these burger patties. Yeah, see?
Oh yeah.
So it got a little bit more crispy. The longer the cast iron sat, the more heat it absorbs. So that's why you want to make sure that you're preheating your cast iron, because this is thick. So this will heat up in a matter of a minute.
Right.
This can take a pretty long time depending on your thickness. So this is pretty thick. So this is done.
I got you.
So we have patties that are made. We're gonna put some cheese on it, melt it, then set it aside. All right. So we have everything ready. We have the onions. We have the burger patties. We have the bacon. We have the tomato. Got everything ready. So now I'm about to make him a burger. So how do you like your burgers?
Well, I like mine medium well.
Medium, okay.
Yeah. With the works, everything you just mentioned.
Got it.
All right. Extra onions on that thing.
We're gonna start with the patty.
Okay.
Gonna put some lettuce on there.
All right.
We're gonna add a tomato. Then we're gonna add some bacon. Then we put our caramelized onions. I like a lot. Do you like a lot on
I
yours?
do. Yes.
So now we're gonna top it with the Uncle Del's Mambo sauce, and obviously we have to put a lot.
That's right.
That is how we like it.
There you go. All right.
Top bun. Let's see. See how you like this.
Yeah, thank you. Father, we thank you.
Yes, sir. You know, it kind of looks how the bottle looks. With me sauce dripping down on the bottle, on my face.
I could do a burger like this.
And it's so simple too. You don't have to put a lot of different spices on there. You don't have to put a lot of different ingredients. I find that when some things are overdone, I find that I don't really like it. So if I'm putting lemon pepper seasoning and barbecue seasoning and this and that and this and that, I like to keep it really simple to just let the flavors and the ingredients mix well together. So obviously we know that it's good with his reaction, don't we?
I can do this every day
Yes, sir.
of the week.
I might have to be a personal chef next.
Uncle Del's Mambo sauce. Make sure you put this on everything that you eat. Now that burger was absolutely phenomenal, okay? And I'm willing to share. Most of the time I eat everything that's in front of me, but I'm willing to share with our friends. The burger, just like you said, described, it was crispy, okay? The bacon was crisp. And those onions, I mean, perfect, okay? I mean, to perfection. And the cheddar cheese that was on top of that burger was amazing, all right? And then topped off, of course, with the Uncle Del's Mambo sauce, all right? So we're gonna bring our friends up and let them just have it. Just look, they can cut just a small piece for them. All right, just a small piece. Leave some more for me. All right, but I am willing to share with our friends. There you go. Yeah.
Come on, look at the camera. Give a reaction. How is it? Good. Good.
There you go. Let me give you something to wipe your lips with, because I know your mouth's gonna be dripping here with the Uncle Del's Mambo sauce coming off. Okay. So I want to make sure everybody's covered. There you go. All right. There you go. And our good friend, there you go. Make sure you're nice and clean when you're eating all the Mambo sauce and the burger.
What do you think, Jacob?
Yes, ma'am. Fantastic.
Yeah.
David, how you feel?
The links at the top of the description. All donations will go to Jacob's Ladder Youth Foundation and Uncle Del's Mambo Sauce. And this episode is brought to you by our wonderful sponsors: the Home Team Realty Group, Title House Settlement Escrow, the Jordan Group, Platinum Cleanup, Miles Away to Travel, and Christopher's Village.